Beethoven and his patrons at the time, I don't think they really addressed the issue of deafness and specifically his deafness. Because, truth be told, Beethoven was quite secretive about his deafness. He didn't share the fact that he was hard of hearing or he was losing his hearing at the time. His life really changed drastically and he was probably trying to cope with it himself, but he was very stressed. And therefore, he did not talk about the fact that he was losing his hearing and became deaf. And he was certainly worried about like how society perceived him or looked at him. Maybe it would have an impact on his music. But now things are changing. Now, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that things have drastically changed, but I'm saying that things are changing. For example, technology. Now, deaf or hard of hearing people can access music, and it's through those vibrating devices. When music is playing, those devices that you can wear vibrate, and then you feel it on you. You feel the music. You can also see it visually with music and lights going up and down. But back in the day, they did not have any technology. So how did Beethoven cope with it all? He had nothing to rely on. But now we have those things, which is beautiful. But I would like to see more and more of that, different companies in the musical industry to encourage and promote those young people, whether they're young or old, actually, it doesn't matter. But if they're deaf, hard of hearing, Asian, black, they should offer them more opportunities to access those technologies and access music because they can do it. At the time, they could not. At Beethoven's time, they couldn't. But now they can. So it would be nice to see that expanding and for the world to be a bit more open to deaf people. So then that means that from my generation onwards, they can look up to us as role models and really be inspired. I strongly believe that if Beethoven at his time, during his time, was proud of his deafness, his deaf identity, he would have inspired so many deaf people to be part of the music industry. Simply because of his journey, they would look up to him and think, oh, if he did it, I could do it. I can do it as well. But unfortunately, he didn't talk about his deafness that much. So, yes, things are changing, but very slowly. And I hope to see that more in the future.